My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Good morning, everybody. I am Jameer Stu Tourist, and I am joined here by, of course, my partner in crime, Mr. Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. Thank you. It's
Finally,
Monday.
that frog hair split 2 or 3 ways.
It is Monday, January 5th. I'm sorry, February 5th. Wow.
February 5th, brother.
Yeah, it feels like the year just started. So yeah, we're actually into the 5th day of February. It is cold here this morning. We've had some really cold weather here in the Northeast. It's probably been down into the I don't know, the teens at night. What do we got going on? Let's jump right in. Well, let's do this first, Kenny. Good morning. Cheers, my friend.
Morning. Cheers.
Best sip of the day.
Yes.
Best sip of the day. All right, let's see. What do I got here? It is currently 22 degrees. A clear night. I was out there this morning when I was letting the puppies out, and I could see the Big Dipper overhead. So no clouds. Looks like the high is going to be 37 today, so not too bad. How about you? What do you got going on in your neck of the woods there?
It looks like 34 degrees and feels like 34. Supposed to be a high of 57 today with some sunshine.
Right on.
And a low of 30 tonight.
Well, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm trying to put a background there. Oh, there we go. That's just subtle enough. All right. Yeah, so it's been cold. We'll jump right over. Let's look right at the let's go right to the weather map since we're talking about it. We might as well click right over to the Wonder map. Here we go. There is the USA. We'll hit the there we go. All right, just want to make sure that we have that screen shown. Yeah, so Sharon was telling me in the chat that she's had a soggy weekend, and you can tell down in the Georgia area, they've had something, some weather here that's kind of heading out to the sea. It's over South Carolina now. And then Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans, looks like they get some rain as well. The Florida area off of Cape Coral, that's kind of typical for Florida, I guess. Thunder showers and rain and that. So if we go over to the West Coast, and we look at the higher elevations around the Rocky Mountains, that area, and the like, Idaho and that, Montana, they're getting some snow. In Utah, the northern part of Nevada. Las Vegas looks like they're getting rain. Southern California around Hollywood and LA, and the northern part too, into Oregon and Washington. So they're getting some weather there. They have the Ironwood meetup, right? That was this weekend, so I hope that was awesome. Hope it turned out well.
It ends tomorrow, I believe, the Ironwood meetup, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I was watching some of the pictures and that people were posting, and looks like they're having a grand old time. Some bands playing, and looks like fun. Gonna have to make it out to one of those one of these days. So we say we go over to the chat.
Yes.
All right. So Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. That's where.
Good morning, Sharon.
Said she had a wet, cold, messy, and boring weekend. At least I got some sleep. And that's good. John Gaylor is here. Good morning, John.
Good morning, John.
Daily Dose of the Bible is here. Kenneth Oakes is here. Good morning to Kenny. Let's see. Denise is here from Bone Tired Travelers.
And she's at work, and she said she had been at work Friday night and been there all weekend.
Oh my gosh! Well, welcome home, I guess. Work all weekend. I hope you guys had a great cruise.
Yes, I hope you guys did too.
Sure you did. V is here from Call Me V. Good morning.
Hello, V.
Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Let's see. People are just talking and saying hello. Scott from Controversial Cruising is here.
Hello, Controversial Cruising, Scott.
Yeah, Nick P is here. It's currently 24 in Minnesota. We're heading for a high of 44 today. Good morning to you, Nick. Let's see. John, is everyone saying hi to each other? And Shirley from Glitter World is here. Good morning.
Hello, Shirley from Glitter World.
I saw some pictures of the bread that you made, Shirley. She made a cinnamon and sugar bread, and she made an.
Ooh.
Get the other one, but it looked awesome.
It looks like it make your tongue slap your brain.
Right, Kenny?
Right.
I made, here, let me show you what I made. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. I need to share the screen. Hold on. I'll show you what I made last night. There you go. What do you think of that, Kenny?
I commented on those pictures on Facebook.
Did you?
I don't know if you see my comment, but
I probably did. I made 2 pizzas last night. That's a pepperoni and ricotta cheese. And I made that, which I took a close-up because we had already started eating it. But that is a buffalo chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Now, can you really taste the ranch in that?
Absolutely. So instead of like tomato sauce, you put the ranch dressing down like the sauce first, and then you put the cheese and all the meat, and then
I'd probably be out on that one because I'm not a big fan of ranch.
Oh no, okay. Still though, it's pretty darn good. Let me tell you. Talk about making your tongue slap your brain, bro. So good. But that's what we baked last night. So I was really enjoying the pictures of what Shirley had posted for her bread that she made. So very good. Okay, so it is Monday. It's the brand new week. Let's see what's happening. I think
you can have my share on that, Nick P. When it comes to ranch dressing, unless it's absolutely in something where I cannot taste the ranch, I don't want no part of it. Nope.
You're not a fan of the ranch, huh?
No, I never have. See, I don't like buttermilk, and my dad loves buttermilk. And he can drink that stuff by the gallon. And I don't like it either. Kenny
doesn't like it. Denise just sent me a message. That is awesome. She sent me a picture of them on the cruise. You clean up pretty good, girl. Looking good. Yeah, a lot of people, look, you either like ranch or you don't like ranch, right? I never was a big fan of it. My son, Nick, he would put it on everything. When he was a kid, ranch dressing went on everything. It was like ketchup for him. But yeah, I don't mind it. That was pretty good. So that was our dinner last night. This weekend for me, let's see what happened this weekend. I had to work Saturday. Friday morning, I went to my appointment after this. So the reason we got out of here early Friday was I had to get to the lab and have some blood drawn because I have a physical today. And Kenny, when did you go to the lab?
I went to the lab last Monday.
Oh, last Monday. Okay.
About
So
10 o'clock. Because they, of course, each doctor is different. They like the one I go to likes for you to have your lab work done 7 days in advance before your regular doctor's appointment. And I go to the doctor today at 1 o'clock. So
both you and I, we go to the doctor. Mine's at 8 a.m. and yours is at 1 p.m. So
yes, but I'm going to go see my dad at the Greens in Spruce Pine, and then before my doctor's appointment, and then I'm going to go to my doctor's appointment and then come back home after my doctor's appointment. So,
well, tomorrow we'll report on our doctor's appointments.
Yes.
John said he made a lasagna yesterday. The pan weighed about 20 pounds. The heavier the lasagna, the better, in my opinion, John. That sounds fantastic. Lasagna is one of my favorites. Do you like lasagna, Kenny?
Oh, I love lasagna. It would definitely make you jump out your brain.
Hey, I'm trying to make a graphic right now, so it'll be a surprise once I get it done. But Gavin is here from the Guitar Professionals. Good morning. Says YouTube stopped showing me you're on.
You may have to resubscribe. You may have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe or something like that, because sometimes there's a glitch.
Sharon saying, Gaylor's, that sounds good. Denise says, ooh, ranch. I love ranch and buttermilk and cornbread. Me too.
You can have my share of that, people.
Yeah. Drinking butter is good for your heart. Very good. Okay. Yeah, it is Monday. We got we were talking about the weekend. So Friday we did our labs, or I did. Kenny did them on Monday. I worked my regular shift, and then I had to work Saturday. So here is in this area. I don't know what it's like in the other states, but it is right around town meeting and town elections and that. So we have what they call a Senate Bill 2 type of government in this area, which means that we don't really have town meeting. What they do is called deliberative session. And the folks from the town can come and speak on the things that they'll be voting on come election day, like spending, $100,000 on a new park or something, and people have to vote on that. So that's what I had to do because I work for the fire department and I'm part of the department head. We go there in case we have to speak on it. Plus, I'm also the fire prevention guy, as you know. And if the place got really crowded, I would have to manage the occupancy load. So there was anywhere near the amount of people that would even affect the occupancy load. So we were in and out of there from 9 till almost 11:30. So, and then we just did things around here, took care of some things. And then yesterday I helped a friend out, and Colleen went and spent some time with his sisters. So that was basically our weekend. Cleaned the garage a little bit, did some chores. How about you, Kenny? What was your weekend?
My weekend was Saturday. I
Derby Playground.
I had did laundry because I had a full laundry basket of clothes to do, and I vacuumed my carpet and vacuumed my hardwood floors, and then I mopped my hardwood floors. So
sounds like a chore weekend for all of us. I did laundry as well.
Yeah.
Colleen and I both did, and we did a few things around here, like I said. we actually went out for a late lunch, early dinner Saturday night. Colin and I went to a local, our favorite Chinese restaurant where we had some Chinese food. They do it pretty good there. We had a couple Mai Tais, and then
Did it make your tongue slap your brain?
oh my gosh, Kenny, they make this house rice that just has everything in it. I think they just take everything left over and they throw it into the rice. It was shrimp and beef and chicken and pork and just so good, just so good. Let's see. John says when I make ranch, I don't use buttermilk. I use sour cream. It's like ranch dip, but I use it on anything that you would use ranch dressing.
See, I don't even like sour cream, so I'm out on that too.
I was going to say that, Kenny. I bet you don't like sour cream.
No, I tried it one time because I thought it was supposed to be, like Cool Whip. I thought it was supposed to taste like a sour, like Cool Whip, a sour Cool Whip, except have a sour taste. And I found out it was something totally different. And I was like, nope, this ain't for me.
Not what you expected, right, Kenny?
Not what I expected.
Nick's asking how the Friday Night Live went with Sean and Alana. It went awesome. You can go over to the Down Under Cruises and you can watch the replay. Colleen and I, we stayed up late because it was 10
o'clock our time.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, and it was probably close to noontime there.
Sean and noontime Saturday.
Yeah. They call it their brunch, but it was so they were in the future and we were still in the present, or depending on where you are, we were in their past. But it was great. We did an hour. We hung out. We had a lot of laughs. We talked about the cruise. We talked about cruising. We talked about our channels. We just caught up. Colleen and I haven't really sat down with the both of them together and really talked. And it was awesome. I can't wait to meet them on the cruise. It was good. So if you want to check it out, you can go over to their channel and watch the replay, and you can zip through it if you want, just to see how it was, but it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. All right, Gavin said his joke bomb. So first day of my weekend, I went down to the drugstore and tried to get a job. And he says that's a Tommy Chong joke and it bombed. It's all right, buddy. They all can't be winners. Sharon says she loves sour cream.
Yeah.
Nick says, this time of year when they go live on Friday night, our time in the USA, it is 2 p.m. their time in Melbourne, Australia. So, yeah, we went on. It was 10 p.m. here. Yes, it did.
So I guess it was 2 p.m. on Saturday then, their time.
They're like 14 hours ahead or something.
Yeah.
So, in June, when we do the time change.
You mean in March?
Will be closer. I'm sorry, I keep saying June, Kenny, because that's when summer starts. But in March, when we do the time change, when we spring forward, they'll be a little bit closer to us in hours. It'll be like 12 or 10 hours or something. I don't know, but it makes our times a little bit easier. You know me, I go to bed early, so staying up till 10 Friday night. It wasn't that hard, but I'll tell you, it was difficult.
You about fell asleep on the live stream?
Not quite, Kenny. Not like some person I know. Here, good morning to you. We're laughing at Kenny because Kenny do some live streams and he just fall asleep. He'd be live. Hey, I'm gonna review these chips I got. I got a mail call. And Kenny's like, I'm gonna do it live, and then sleeping on the arm of his chair. And those are some of the best, Kenny. I've never laughed so hard with you. When
There's
we
one
hear
live
you
stream
snoring, we'd be
they
like,
got,
and
that
Kenny
thing
goes,
got like over 500 some odd views.
right? Got to do more of those then. Let's see. Gavin says, Denise, nurses are fun. She says, hey, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I fell asleep every time I've been on the last week. Let's see. Nick P says, something I don't like about flying over the Pacific is going westbound. You lose an entire day. So I fly out on Friday night and I land on Sunday morning. Yeah, that's got to be weird, right? Let's see. It happens. But that's what happens when you're on a plane for 15 hours, right? Yeah, absolutely. John says, Thursday night, I took my son to the hospital and stayed up all night. That was not easy. Yikes, John. Is everything okay?
I hope everything is okay with your son there.
Hope everything's all right, my friend.
Prayers go out to that.
Absolutely. Cass Love, Spiritual Radiance is here. Good morning.
Hello, Cass Love.
Haven't seen you in a while, my friend. It's good to see you, though. Thanks for coming in.
She is actually on my
She is on yours. I haven't seen her over on my side in a long time, but it's good to see you. Nurses are tired. Trust me. I can hear my bed calling my name, and I still have an hour and a half. Yep. You are a trained professional, though, my friend. And, you know, it's nothing new, is it? Is it, Denise? Sharon says, how's your son doing? John, I hope everything is okay from Denise. We're all saying everything is okay. Gavin says, sorry, John, the hospital is hell. Wish you and yours peace. And Caslov is saying, nice to see you both. All right, it's 6:22, Kenny. Should we do some history?
Sure.
All right, let's do some history. Every day, sometime around this time, we try to do a little history lesson for y'all. So let's do it. This Week in History. All right, and This Week in History, as always, is brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor. You can check them out. There's their website down in the Chiron, Revive Furniture and Home Decor.com. We make decorating easy. All right, we're going to turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1900 on this day, February 5th. On February 5th in 1900, the first of two Hay-Paunceforte Treaty, named for U.S. Secretary John Hay and British Ambassador Lord Pauncefote, I hope I'm saying that right, that was signed between the United States and Great Britain over control of the proposed Panama Canal. And in the year 1914, American writer William S. Burroughs, whose experimental novels evoke in deliberately erratic prose a nightmarish, sometimes wildly humorous world, he was born. So happy birthday to William S. Burroughs. In the year 1917, on this day, Mexico adopted its present constitution. In 1943, on this day, American middleweight boxer Jake LaMotta, the Bronx Bull, handed Sugar Ray Robinson his first defeat. In the year 1985, on this day, Portuguese soccer player, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the finest forwards of his generation, was born in Funchal, Portugal. Happy birthday to him. In 1994, Brian De La Beckwith was convicted of killing civil rights leader Medgar Evers in 1963. Beckwith received a life sentence. Wow, it took 30 years, really. Wow, okay, well, all right. In the year 2003, U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell appeared before the United Nations Security Council to present evidence that Iraq posed prescribed weapons of mass destruction and posed immediate danger. Here's one that hits home for me. In 2017, in the first overtime game in Super Bowl history, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots overcame a 25-point deficit to defeat the Atlanta Falcons. those were the great times for us here in New England. We lived through a lot of lean times, and then we got Tom Brady with the GOAT, the greatest quarterback of all time, and we enjoyed his talent here in New England for many, many years in 6 Super Bowls. 2020, the year in 2020, after being impeached by the House of Representatives over his actions in the Ukraine scandal, President Donald Trump was acquitted in the Senate. In notable birthdays today, 1942, Roger Staubach, American football player, was born. Michael Mann, American director and screenwriter, was born on this day in 1963. Laura Linney, American actress, 1964. Happy birthday to her. 1985, we said Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese soccer player, was born. And Neymar, Brazilian soccer player, was born in 1992. Also, our featured biography today is on this day, born in 1934, one of the great baseball players of all time, Hank Aaron, was born on February 5th, 1934. And our featured event goes all the way back to the year 146 BCE. Punic Wars ended. The Third Punic War, the last of 3 between Rome and Carthage, came to an end on this day in 146 BCE, culminating in the final destruction of Carthage, the enslavement of its people, and Roman hegemony over the Mediterranean. Well, there you go. So that's what happened today on this day, February 5th, making history.
This Week in History. When the world outside transforms, so can the heart of your home. Revive Furniture and Home Decor brings autumn indoors with our exclusive fall collection. Make memories surrounded by style and comfort. Embrace the season's beauty. Revive Furniture and Home Decor. We make decorating easy.
You can check out Revive Furniture and Home Decor at their website. They have a Shopify store. You can check out their Facebook page. That's where you're going to get the latest and the greatest news on the store. You get to see some lives. They do some online classes on how to decorate because you know why? They make decorating easy. So check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. All right, so let's go back over and see what we missed in the chat.
I saw where John Gaylor had said that he had reacted to blood pressure medicine, and his blood pressure was too low and his heart was racing.
Yikes. Yeah, not perfusing. I hope he's feeling better, John. Hope they got it under control. Denise says it's been a decent weekend. She's only had 2 patients, which is good. I've been missing you both. I'm a one-woman show. It's all right. It's totally understandable. Life has a way of keeping us all busy, right? So
yeah.
He's back to normal, John says, no longer on 3 BP meds. That's good. Gavin says, public service announcement. Nobody has their salt right. Once you get the salt right, the meds do bad things. Panama has been so dry lately, boats can't use the canal. They've been diverting them to ports of the west coast to the U.S. to be loaded on trains and cross the continent and back on boats. It's kind of like going back in time, huh, Nick, before they had built the canal. Byron De La Beckwith. Okay. Tim Vaughn is here, Kenny. Good morning, Tim.
Hello, Tim Vaughn on the Facebook side. Yes, he actually works for a funeral home in Tennessee. So,
right on.
I know him from a funeral home.
Gavin says, my mother was born on this day in 1939. Today, a day that will live in infamy. Well, happy birthday to your mom. Denise is saying the same thing. many years ago today. My wife was happy birthday to Jody. Happy birthday, Jody. All right.
Happy birthday, Jody.
Did Law come in and we didn't see him?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see you all come in.
She's okay, laughing my ass off. Law. Sorry. You know, sometimes they're chatting, doing their own chat, so sometimes maybe I don't understand. Okay. But whatever, that's okay. But happy birthday to Jody, John. Let her know that we say happy birthday to her. All right. What do we have planned? What time is it? Oh, it's 6:30. So what's going on today, Kenny? You got the doctor's appointment. You're going to see your dad.
Yeah.
You got any new videos coming out? Or you doing any reviews or anything like that?
Not right off the top of my head right now. I know yesterday I made some egg and cheese omelets.
Egg and cheese omelets.
I know you might say this sounds weird, but I also put some. I like mustard and ketchup on mine.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that, Kenny. It tastes good, right?
Yeah, it tastes good. So
and that's all that matters.
But I had some yesterday. I made some egg and cheese omelets with mustard and ketchup. So
love it.
Definitely made my tongue slap my brain.
I knew that was coming. Let's see. We need to do this too. We need to talk about this for a minute. We might as well. So let's share the screen. It's such a chore to do this.
Dick P says you must not like cottage cheese either, right, Kenny? And you are correct. I do not like cottage cheese.
Kenny doesn't like cottage cheese. All right. So for lack of not being able to put up, hold on. Let me get rid of this. All right. For lack of not being able to put up the picture in this crazy StreamYards, this is what I got. So we're going to talk about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, which is coming up in 2 years. I secured my spot the other day. I think it was Friday, actually. I contacted Bruce from Ocean Ocean Travel. I put my $50 down, and my cabin is secure for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, which is coming up, not coming up, but in a couple of years, November 29th through December 6th, 2025. We can enjoy the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. So let's see. If you want to book, it's a $50 deposit. It's due by March 24th, 2024 to hold your place. We have limited availability, and a portion of your cruise fare is tax deductible to our registered 501c3 because it's going to help support Helping Hands for Cruising. This is the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, featured tributes to The Who and Pink Floyd. There's all kinds of goodies. You're going to get T-shirts and badging and lanyards included, and there's a bunch of special events and activities on board. And when we get this great Stirrup Cay, so the itinerary is it sails out of Port Canaveral. It goes to Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, Tortola, and then Great Stirrup Cay, and then sails back to Port Canaveral. Here's the prices. Now remember, these prices are double occupancy. So an interior cabin is $27.61 and some change. An ocean view is $29.25 and some change. A balcony is $32.30, and a mini suite is $34.85. And like I said, they're all double occupancy. And you're also going to get included a drink package, the specialty dining. So if you have an interior or an ocean view room, you're going to get one specialty dining event. You'll get to go to one of the specialty dining restaurants. And if you get a balcony or a mini suite, you're going to get 2 nights at a specialty dining. You also get $100 onboard credit, all port fees, taxes, and gratuities included. If you want to book it, and I think you should, you have until March 24th of this year. Give Ocean Travel a call at 1-833-826-8728 and book it today. It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. So that's that, and we'll have more to follow. Also, I want to put up in the Chiron the Helping Hands for Cruising. For those of you that are not aware, Kenny, why don't you tell us who Helping Hands for Cruising is?
Helping Hands for Cruising is a organization, charity that is organized by Sean and Alana, the Down Under Cruisers. They created this charity to help people, whether it be due to a financial situation, disability, or whatever may be the cause for someone that has never cruised before in their life. So they created this charity to help raise funds for people that, like myself and others, that has never cruised before, but would be able to go and enjoy a once in a lifetime cruise vacation. And it's an awesome charity organization that they created, and it's helped many people. It's not only helped me; it's helped James and Cindy Catnese go on their first cruise, and it's also helped Scott and Amber from Kicking It Country, Kicking It Queen go on their first cruise. So, and it's helped many more. Adventures with Roxanne. She's going on her first cruise. She's going on her first cruise in October on the have a good one, Cass Love.
Thank you, Cass Love.
She's going on her first cruise in October with Amy from Amethyst Hayes Adventures. It's called Put a Lime in It something cruise. I can't think. I think it's going out of Galveston, I think, is her cruise. I don't remember the ports, but I do know that it's a 5-day cruise. I think 5-day cruise, and I think it's October. I want to say October 21st through the 26th, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Amy could vouch for it because she is over it, and along with Michael Ann and Call Me V and there's a couple others that's going on that cruise as well. So,
and where are they going again, Kenny?
I can't remember the ports.
Okay.
I think I don't know.
That's all right. It's all right, buddy. We'll figure it out. And we'll definitely report more on it.
But I do know that it's this October, 2024. So,
and this weekend coming, starting Friday night here, EST is going to be the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon.
Yes, it is, and it's to help raise funds for more people, to get more people on cruises, for people that's never cruised before. and to be able to go and enjoy a once-in-a-lifetime cruise vacation to get away from everyday life circumstances.
Right. We're looking to raise $10,000 or more, so that we can provide these, like Kenny said, once of a lifetime cruises for folks that either don't think they can do it, they financially can't do it, or because they have some physical ailment, they may not think they can do it. But Kenny is living proof that
yes, it can be done, and I enjoyed that cruise so much that I had to book another one myself, and I went on. So I've been on 2 cruises already.
Yeah, Kenny's a Frankenstein monster, kind of like me. You go on a cruise, and next thing you know, you're like, oh man, I got to do another one, right, Kenny?
Yes, and I'm also seriously thinking about going on this one in 2025, the Rock and Roll Cruise.
Oh, you have to come. Hold on. I wanted to play this video, so let me see if I can share the screen, and we'll do this right now since we are coming up on it this weekend. Do you know what time it starts on Friday, Kenny?
It starts at everything is Eastern Standard Time, so it will be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Good.
Starting at my go-in and then going until midnight midnight Saturday, and then it'll start back up. I want to say 8 or 9 o'clock Saturday morning, and it'll go till midnight Sunday morning. Because I will be the one that will end because I go live at 11 p.m.
Sorry, Kenny. You're going live when? At 11?
11 p.m. Saturday. I told them, since I'm a night owl anyway, you just go ahead and put me down.
I was going to ask you if you would co-host with me at 10 a.m. Will you be awake then?
At 10 a.m. on
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning? Sure.
Okay, cool. Got to have my partner in crime. All right, so I'm going to play. Let's just play this, since StreamYard is different for me, so I'm working on it. But let's play this. We might as well, right? Since we're talking about it, so let's do it.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You want to see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, cruising. Helping Hands are cruising, your dream a reality.
All right, so there you have it. That is going to start. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's
What?
um, starting Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Cruisathon, and it ends sometime Sunday.
It'll end midnight Sunday morning. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna be the last one to end it. So
On Saturday.
on Saturday, yeah.
Okay, so we're going Friday right through Saturday, and
But like I said, we're gonna stop midnight Saturday because we're not doing the overnight hours because it's hard to get channels to do the overnight hours,
right.
and two, for those that do overnight hours, it's usually in the Philippines and stuff, and us on the East Coast, we're most of us are asleep.
You know where I'll be, Kenny. I'll be sleeping. And Scott from Controversial Cruising says, "Ooh, it will be the three of us." Absolutely. So the three of us are going to be on there. And if any of you folks in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, or if you're lurking, and you want to come up and be on the panel with us, the more the merrier. I haven't come up with anything yet, but I'm gonna, Scott and Kenny, I'll get with you guys at some point off air, and we'll talk about some things that what you guys think we should go do in what direction. So absolutely going to be a lot of fun, and it's for a great cause, and you don't have to be around for the cruisathon to donate money. Go right to helpinghandsforcruising.org, and no amount is too little. So
Nope.
And
Whether
Denise
it
is
be
saying,
$5, $10.
Denise was her and I did the last one together. So I'd love to have you come up, Denise, of course.
I remember she was the one that came up and said if somebody would donate X amount of dollars, I can't remember how much it was, to be honest with you, but that Barry Brain would reveal himself.
Aha, right.
I remember that.
It didn't happen. But Barry Brain actually did reveal himself on the Carnival Glory. So
good morning, Scott Garland.
I have some items from my last cruise to
on the
auction.
Facebook
Right
side.
on. Awesome, Scott. Scott Garland, good morning to you. Thank you for dropping by.
That is actually.
He goes, Barry Brain. There's a new person now. You know, it never stops, the secret stuff. This Ricky Rocker.
Yeah, Ricky Rocker. Yeah.
Ricky Rocker. I have no idea who this person is.
Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Well, hello, Liz and Chris. Good morning to you guys. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. What time is it, Kenny? Oh, it's we gotta do some Name That Notable. You ready?
Yes.
Since I prepared that, so let's head over to America's favorite game show. And now it's time to play everybody's favorite game show, Name That Notable, a game where we put up a picture of a famous or notable person, and you have to guess who that is for virtual cash and prizes. So we're going to move right along, and we're going to start this one. So Kenny and everybody in the chat, get ready to name this notable. Do you know who that is, Kenny?
Is that Mark Zuckerberg?
No, but that was actually a really good answer.
It kind of looks like him, as is why I wondered.
Yep, that is not Mr. Zuckerberg. Denise is coming in with Elon Musk. Scott says Elon. Liz and Chris say Elon. Musk. And you are, in fact, 100% correct. It is Elon Musk. Billy from Bamanola is here. Good morning, Billy. John says the Tesla man, which is correct. SpaceX, Tesla, the former X, formerly known as Twitter, the Rocket Man, right? That is, in fact, Elon Musk. You guys give yourself, everybody gets, I don't know, how many points should we give him, Kenny?
I don't know.
Yeah, give yourself 10,000 points.
Yeah.
For getting it right. All right, get ready. Let's move on. Let's get ready to name the next notable. Name this notable. Who's that guy, Kenny? Any idea?
Nope.
Nope. Kenny says nope. He okay, so this guy is he's stars in movies. He plays a lot of tough guy roles. Let's see. Oh, okay. There we go. Chris and Liz come banging in with Vin Diesel. Vin Drain. Sharon says Vin Diesel. Okay, Denise, you can get 38,612. I'm sorry, 38,612,492 points. That's right. It is Vin Diesel. Bam and Nola's coming in fast and furious, says Denise. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. Very good. That have you ever heard of Vin Diesel, Kenny?
I guess I have.
Movies. You ever see those with the
What
cars?
kind of movies? I'm sorry.
The movie, his original one was called Fast and Furious, and now there's been
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I think I may have seen
of them
bits and
since then.
pieces of it. I believe.
So he's the actor that stars in those movies.
Okay.
Very good. You all get it right. Vin Regular. All right, let's move on because we are pressured for time. Let's get ready to name this notable. Who is that, Kenny? Any idea?
Nope.
This guy is man. He's a famous singer, actor. His nickname was Old Blue Eyes. The chairman of the board. He may have had ties to the mob. Don't know. Not my thing. But let's see who is here. Liz and Chris say Frank Sinatra. Denise says, I'm sorry. John says Frankie. Denise says Frank Sinatra. Billy from Bamanola is saying Frankie. Frank Sinatra from Sharon. And Jimmy Von Skimpleton. And you are correct, Scott. It is Jimmy Von Skimpleton. No. It is, in fact, Old Blue Eyes himself, the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. Have you heard of him, Kenny?
I've heard of Frank Sinatra, yes.
Yeah, very famous singer, and a lot of people love old Frankie. All right, so good job. Let's get ready to name the next one. Let's get ready to name this notable. Who's that? And I'm looking for the actor's name, not the character that he's dressed up as. You can say who the character is if you want, but I'm looking for his name. Does he look familiar, Kenny?
He does look familiar, but I can't.
Yep.
I can't picture. I can't think of his name though.
Scott put Wonka, so that's Willy Wonka. He's playing in that outfit that he has. He's Willy Wonka, and Liz and Chris say Gene Wilder. Denise says Gene Wilder. Scott says, "Oh dang it." Billy says Willy Wonka. Sharon says Gene Wilder. John says Young Frankenstein. Yes, indeed. He did play in Young Frankenstein. And if you said Gene Wilder, you are 100% correct. Good morning, Will and my sister Rock Drummers Forever.
Good morning, Will and my sister Rock Drummers Forever.
And rock bassist too. I had to say that because Dwayne sent me a picture. Beating up bassists. Everybody beats up a bassist. Drummers and bassists. And without them in the band would be awfully boring. So, Silver Streak, right? Wasn't that the one he was in with Richard Pryor? Was it Silver Streak? I don't remember, but that is in fact Gene Wilder. Good job, you guys. Give yourself 20,000 points for getting that correct. All right, let's move on because we are looking at 5 minutes to the hour. So get ready to name that notable. Who's that guy?
Again, that guy looks familiar, but I just cannot.
That's right, Denise. They went to prison, right? I'm bad. Because they were afraid of getting beat up. Let's see. Billy says, my daughter is playing in the Willy Wonka. Hey, very cool. Mark Hamill, Scott Hamill, Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, Mark, that's right. Shirley says, whoa. Sharon says, Mark Hamill. This is, in fact, Luke Skywalker himself, Mr. Star Wars, Mr. Mark Hamill. Good job. And that's an older pic, or that's kind of what he looks like today. Nothing like when he was starring in the older films. But, yep, good idea. I'm sorry, good job. Denise says, Luke Skywalker. Billy says, no idea, but that is, in fact, Mark Hamill. All right, good job, you guys. Let's get ready. We got, I think we got one or two more. Two more, I think. So get ready to name this notable. Who's that guy? This guy really
Is it Bill Cosby?
Nope. Good guess though, Kenny. This guy is a really fantastic actor. I believe he gosh, I can't think of some of the movies. I think he was in Iron Man, right? And he's been in a bunch of other movies. Really, really comedic, dramatic actor. The guy is funny. He's really good. Serious. He's really, really good. Denise says, in Iron Man, that's right. Great actor, Billy says. Crap, can't remember. Liz is saying cheese. It's close to his name. His first name is Don. He's one of my favorite actors, I'll be honest. This guy's awesome. I'll give you a couple more seconds to kind of chime in to say if you know who it is. Yep. One of my sisters says, I forgot his name, but a very famous actor, which is right. And Denise has got it. Don Cheadle is his name. And nope, not Dave Chappelle. It is Don Cheadle, and he's a really good actor. Really, really good. So, and we got two Scots in here. I forgot to say it, but we do have a quorum. We got two in. So
we got Scotty Too Hottie, and then we got Controversial Cruising Scott.
That's correct. So we do have a quorum. All right, we got one more to go. So Kenny, let's get ready to name this notable. This guy, famous singer, songwriter, musician, actor, was taken from us really early in life. Like I've always said, I didn't make it up, but some of the brightest stars burn out the quickest. One of my favorites of all time. In fact, him and his bandmates are probably the number one influence from me being a musician today. So Liz is saying John Lennon, Dylan Seeger. Sharon says John Lennon. All Scots cause controversy. Sharon says John Lennon. Denise says John Lennon. And if you say John Lennon, you are 100% correct. It is John Lennon. Famous Beatle, famous solo artist. He was married to Yoko Ono. He was taken from us early by a crazed gunman who shot him dead out in front of his home in New York City. Clearly the day some of the music died for sure. Yeah, so there you go. That's Name That Notable. And we're not even going to do the outro to it. So good job, everybody. If you got the answers correct, give yourself a round of applause, and I can do that as well for you before we get out of here. It's somewhere. Here it is. Good job. All right, so we are, it's 1 minute to go, Kenny, so we got to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you, Kenny, for coming in as well. Hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude, will definitely save your day. And when I tell you that I am living proof that it works, just believe me when I tell you. We've talked about this before, but yes, indeed, it does work. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today. We all see people out there on our way to work, or if we're at the coffee shop or whatever, try to make a difference. All you have to do is smile at somebody, make eye contact and smile. Say a kind word to somebody, shake their hand, pass on some of that positive energy, and because everyone's got something going on in their world, and sometimes those things aren't always good. So you can definitely change somebody's day for the better by making a difference in their day. Let's give a shout out to our first responders, the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course our nurses. We love our nurses. They definitely keep us all healthy and safe. And if you see any of those folks, just thank them for what they do. And last but not least, our veterans, the men and women of the armed services, they're out there every day working selflessly on that proverbial wall, keeping us all out of harm's way, protecting our liberties and our freedoms, and protecting, yes, that big, beautiful red, white, and blue flag. I love my flag. They protect that every day, and they keep that alive. That's more than just a piece of cloth that's been sewn or printed on. That is our way of life. That's our liberties, our freedoms, and just remember they're very, very fragile, and we could lose them like that. So we need to continue to protect that. So God bless all of us. God bless America, and God bless you, Kenny, and all of you in the chat.
Likewise, and God bless everyone. And I hope everyone has a blessed day, and looking forward to seeing everyone all over again Tuesday morning at 6 a.m.
That's right. So Kenny and I will be back tomorrow morning. We're going to do it all over again. The creek don't rise and the good Lord's willing.
Yes.
We'll be back here tomorrow at 6 a.m. to do this all over again, and hopefully entertain you folks for the start of the day. A little cup of coffee and some fun games and some chatter. So
we'll probably be chatting about our doctor's appointments today.
Yeah. Look at us. Look how old we are now. We talk about the weather and we talk about our health.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought I'd get to this point in my life, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to get out of here. Love and appreciate you guys. Peace and love to everybody. I'm Jimmy, and he is
Ford Man Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
We'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.